Possibly I'll exercise a little bit more before I get to cooking. Remember to click the like button if you're watching this. I don't like when people start watching and leave comments. I can tell that they click like buttons as they showed up, so remember that for the future. Here we are. I am live again. And like I said, I'm gonna do a little bit more exercising. And then I get to cook in my OMAD fast breaking meal. For those of you that are first time viewers, OMAD is an acronym that stands for 1 meal a day. I eat on 1 time a day. I've been doing that for approximately 5 years. And I like to do OMAD fasting. Doing OMAD fasting means that I fast around 23 hours per day, then I eat only once, and I have around a 1 hour eating window. Typically, I finish eating my meal within an hour. So, OMAD fasting takes discipline. And it can be hard to get into. But apparently there's a way for it to not be hard, because I've been doing it for around 5 years now, and it's not hard. I don't wake up in the morning like hungry. I'm like, I'm fighting back the urge to eat, and I'm keeping myself. It's easy. But I have to remind myself to eat. It's not that I go on bed and hungry cravings. So at the end of the day, it's like, oh, I'm gonna go to bed soon. I gotta eat before I go to sleep. I also have a stream going on my computer to my Rumble channel and YouTube. I sent the link to Edward, and also a Japanese female YouTuber, I called that with before Sabiri. I was a guest on her stream earlier tonight. So did I put on my invite list, which means when I set up a Rumble stream. And as Sabiri, I send a link to them sometimes. And it's not every time I send it, they don't. I go live several times a day. So it's not always that I'm still live when I check his email. Sometimes he might be sleeping at work as I sleep. Poor masculine is discipline and the ability to endure hardness, which means if you look at how I live my life, I'm really extraordinary. I'm in extraordinary shape. I'm ripped with a six-pack. I got extraordinary athleticism, extraordinary mental physical performance, and look extraordinary well. I know the Bible better than most pastors, which I can quote them by heart and teach them off the top of my head. So if you look at this, correlated with me being extraordinary in one area of my life, like my diet, is being extraordinary in other ways. So I know the Bible better than the average Christian. The average Christian can maybe quote John 3:16 by heart. I don't watch porn as the average Christian man does. So most men watch porn. So part of a Christian is you're supposed to be be not conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewal of your mind, that you may prove what is that good. Here's the point. So the average man in Sweden, America watches porn just once a week and masturbating to it. I don't. I never watch porn. And I don't even masturbate once a week, but I look at porn. I notice, what is that? It's something that took discipline to get into. Okay, it took some discipline. Stop watching porn. What is, so it's like, oh, this person is wearing this way. What else? Well, they're also wearing their diet. They eat 1 time a day. Most people eat at least 2 times per day, and eat only 1 time a day. And I eat extraordinary amounts of low sugar. So I'm in extraordinary shape. I eat extraordinary low amounts of sugar. The average American court statistics consumes 88 plus grams of sugar per day. I consume less than 8 grams a day. So extraordinary low amounts of sugar. Extraordinary low amounts of eating. I eat once a day. So if you want to be extraordinary, an extraordinary Christian, you can't live an ordinary life. So you can't have both ways. You can't be averagely undisciplined and live for pleasure. See? Lovers of pleasure, more lovers of God. So the reason a lot of people have food addiction and porn addiction, I don't. Like they eat several times a day, and they eat to please themselves, gives them pleasure to eat, so they end up eating several times a day. And eating food is not really designed to be healthy, but it's a pleasurable thing, tasting us. And they don't do things so hard. So anyway, to be not pushy, you have to have some discipline. And I have more strength than the average person does, like athleticism and things like this. And wisdom makes you strong, see. Men of understanding attain at the wise counsels, but fools despise wisdom, knowledge, and instruction, will lead the food their own ways. There's a lot of Christians that might have come across my channel, like scoffed at it, and they're having health problems. Because if they would be men of understanding, would be attained unto my counsel, because I share health, witness, wisdom. So the reason I'm strong, a lot of people mentally and physically, it's because I've been seeking wisdom. So God has been helping me to know things. So wisdom makes you strong. Godless profit unto all things, and as promised in this world and in the world to come. See? So part of godless is like, oh, my body's temple of the Holy Ghost, I'm going to be on a path of taking care of it. See? It's like, well, give up sugar, high sugar diet, start fasting. I learned that that's something else I can do. Nobody's perfect, but it's like you should be focused on making improvements, okay? So it's like, well, body's temple of the Holy Ghost, and I'm fasting, that's good for my body. I'm taking supplements. Things like this. So wisdom makes you strong. Wisdom can make you strong, and godliness is profit all things. So godliness has helped me physically be healed and strengthened and things like this, look and feel good. Because seeking God, like praying to God, seeking God, praying to God, I have health problems. Pray to God, I receive wisdom. Then it's up to me to apply it. It takes discipline and goes in hardness. As a Christian, you should believe in like the lost world is. In all the deeds of the life. The average Christian is conformed to this world. They eat, the average man watches porn frequently, at least once a week, masturbate to it, and the average Christian does. That's conformism. The average lost person can't quote more than one Bible verse by heart. That's how the average Christian is. The average lost person that doesn't have God in life is usually all this poison chemical hiding out in the parts of the day. So, as a Christian, you shouldn't be conformed to this world. A lot of times I don't get into the philosophy of things and explaining the source and this and that. I just get into the cut and dry, do this and you will improve it. If you want to be strong, fit, and healthy, live longer, look and feel better, do this.
This is light training. So someone clicked the like button. Good job. Like announce me sometimes when I see I got like 30 viewers and like only 3 people with the like button or something like that. I saw a clip from a box coach talk about he was recommending in every training session be defensive minded and exercise and train the head movement. And it's like he sees a lot of people, even pro fighters, they're just standing for a dummy and do things like this, like the Rojo's, well, these guys are not as athletic as Rojo's Jr. and SAHA. They don't have the strength, speed, stamina, the reflexes to be able to move as fast and things like this. Okay, so there's a difference. If you can't move like that, you have to be more defensive minded. You can use your legs for head movement. If my body's moving, my head is attached to my body, so my head is moving. Good offense is good defense too. That comes from a pro boxing coach too. He's not as fast as a self-trained, self-taught autistic martial artist. Does have the same hand speed. Four punches, left, right punches to the body, followed by punches to the head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see. Here, this combo I like this too. Here, 1, no rotation punch to the solar plexus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a 6-punch combo. 6 punches in about sort of a second, half. You know you're impressive athletically when you're on this is the truth. I saw pro boxer Tony Jefferson make a video when you're on par or better than the pros. It's like he boasts about a certain metric of fighting. So he's like makes Instagram with Tony Jefferson. He shadow boxes. And it's like I know it's hard to believe. I promise I didn't like speed up the footage or something like this. And I see, you know, I'm like I know I've done as fast. I'm in bed and I get up, put the camera here and do shadow boxing, and I edit his reels. I add myself there, and I'm at least as fast as he is. And he's a pro boxer. Reason why the Guinness World Book of Records most punches on 24 hours, stuff like this. So that's not what I'm at. So punches, you're covered as your punches. So you start here. As I'm throwing like this, my shoulders are covering my chin a lot of times. Yeah? Here. Like you need to be more humble, of course, but how's that look out for? It's like it's the speed, right? It's the power of the punches. But they're almost landing at the same time. The beauty of making two punches and like one punch. My technique about that. See, that's two punches are like one punch. They're landing pretty much at the same time. Look at this. That's another one of those. 1, 2. Where it sounds like one punch. 3, 1, 2. 3, 4. And a hard turn. And these are bare knuckle punches. And this is harder than a heavy bag. No wraps, no gloves, no nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then back here. Now we can go. Okay. Here. Bang, 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 bang. And then use the left hook to transport myself to the left. Here. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. And then left, right there. Like this. Here. Bang. Throw something here. Bang. Bang. Left hook comes out and I'm moving to the left at the same time. Lever shot. And then I'm in this position now. And this is a good position for solar plexus punch or right hook there. That's here. Jab, jab. Now I'm gonna do level change. Double jab, pump the jab. 1, 2. Go down here with the right. Now I'm gonna go to the left hook to the body while jumping to the side. And then fall by right hook to the body. And how I move my body is really force for the follow-ups. Bang, bang. Jumping to the left while I'm punching. And I'm in position to deliver something powerful with the right hand. We'll do more speed combos. Yeah, so if you don't have the speed and athleticism of Roy Jones Jr., you shouldn't try to use his style, okay? But if you have the speed and athleticism of him, maybe his style can work. It's not one size fits all. It's different styles that work for different people. And a good coach is not going to force every boxer fight the same way. So what works. It's like the Musashi's book of 5 Rings. It's like this man always cross the mountain. The goal is defeating your opponent. So you don't want to be over-focused on the form. Proper form is the form that wins the fight, okay? It's like the right way of fighting is the way of fighting that works. I'm gonna do more. Amazing speed. Maybe I should cut out short clips of this speed. So this is maybe videos like Ryan Garcia and these other people do. It's like, I know it's super fast, it's hard to believe, I didn't edit it, I promise. I cut it out from a live stream. So he will do a speed combo. He'll do 6 punches in less than a second. And it's not just the speed of the punches, it's the power of the punches. 6 punches, we'll start with the 4-punch combo. 1, here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the combo that I like to practice, the speed combo, it's 1, 2 straight punches, no rotation punches to the gut, solar plexus, followed by 2 hooks. 3, 4. And then the 6-punch variation of that combo is following up with 2 hooks to the head. So from here, that's a 4-punch combo then. Here, start here with the gloves together. That's 4 punches in here. And they're 4, 2. 1, 2, 3. And all of them land within, what, like half a second. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I can generate force, where I can break the rules, where I can generate immense power on puncher pretty much, for typically people that don't have the physical power that I have. To be able to hit hard, they have to do like the classic orthodox, like to have punching power, you have to pivot and turn your body, where I can punch hard on my knees, okay? See, so here I can generate forces on punching here, without turning that much. It's a hard punch, hard enough. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Now doing the 6-punch combo. 1. That's a 4-punch combo. See? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6. If I want it to be 6. There it goes. That's 6-punch combo. Practice the overhand. I like to practice landing the overhand by first connecting with the left punch. So touching here, this is the position I want to get in. Now throw this wide overhand wide. Chuck Liddell was good at that. He used it in the UFC to good effect. Chuck Liddell. I saw a video of him once talk about the overhand white, and they would make it swingy enough. So it's like we want to be swinging. So yeah, from here, and I can step in close to distance from being outside of punching range here, and I can do a step and a level change here. So it's here. Explosive, I step in like this. Now from here, obviously what's going on, I can let an uppercut or I can throw a hook or something like this. But what I want to do now, I want to do the overhand right. So from out of engagement distance with punches here, go, jump in, level change, throw it. So here, you see there, 1, 2. There's a 1, 2. Here, see here, here, 1, now comes a 2, and it's going really loopy, so here, here, and that's a real hard punch. There's different ways you can do it. You can also do more of a hook where you come here. You can do this. With the same setup. Step in, level change. Because if you're moving towards somebody, you might throw punches at your head. Because that make it harder to hit. Here. And then from here. Overhead right, or maybe more like a hook like this, or obviously it could be to the body if that's open. Now I'm here, double pump to the liver. I'd like to do an exhibition match with Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. And I'll show them how to cook crumbles. Boxing. My mentality in boxing is keep knocking until nobody's home. Okay. 1, 2, left hook to the liver. Straight punch from here. Double. 3. Maybe now the head is open because it tracked himself. Left, right hook. From here, obviously, you could do like a quick, straight flurry for this. Incorporate some head movement into it. Get the vertical. It's a bit of a hassle to capture the thing. More left hooks now. One, two, three. Then get on the lift. I like these. Catch them while moving sideways with a hook. Like here. And I'll go here. And then as I'm moving this way, I'm throwing a right hook. If I'm moving right, I'm throwing a left hook. If I'm moving left, I'm throwing a right hook. See, like this. Your head is attached to your body. So if you move your body, you move your head. So that's a form of head movement. When I'm moving only the head. If I move my whole body, I'm moving my head at the same time. See? And anything that lands is going to be less powerful because you're moving away from the attack. That's a general rule of thumb. If you're moving away from the attack, that robs it of power. If there's a punch, if I'm moving back and it connects, there's a hook and I'm moving away from the attack robs the attack of power. So. This is at least 75 kilos of water at the bottom of it. Close to 100. like this where I'm doing a level change. Literally like sitting down on my punch. Here, bang, bang, bang. And then I go down here. Alrighty. I have to get far away to capture it. Here. Maybe this one. A bit on here, maybe. Okay. Now because the beta is low testosterone, I see this last year I gotta get extra many unlikes. Because they're seeing an alpha being athletic and strong. And it's like the triggers them being low T beta. This for both testosterone levels and IQ levels. LTX, low testosterone IQ level. Let's Englishman now for faster than Tony Jeffries. Better hand speed than Tony Jeffries. As is not, I'm not a little passive aggressive beta bitch. If I want to say something about him, I use his name and say what I got to say about him. I don't like that passive aggressive. The big part of Tony, I guess, being Tony Vito. Which the feminine aggression stuff, by the way. Passive aggression. So, got a little cap to open up. Nothing major, but gotta take care of it. 41 minutes for the full thing. Next up on the agenda, start new project for my OMAD fast breaking meal. And we'll see if I carry this stream on during this stream if I start a new one. We'll see. it's not hard. Exercising, getting in shape is not hard. A lot of people are less competent health fitness influencers, so-called. There's a hyper emphasis on the exercise and workouts, what exercise and workouts to do, and they have this blind spot. It's like the reason, I know this, the reason it's so hard for men to meet the fitness goals today is because they have low testosterone. So you have to work out 3 hours with low testosterone to have the same muscle growth gains as a guy who's on roids. See, like you get more out of what you're doing, like squeeze juice. How much time you spend in exercising versus how much gains you get for people who like bodybuilding to build muscle mass. So it's basically boils down to low T. So a lot of health fitness influencers, because they're blind leaders, they don't know the truth that I know. It's like they're gonna be like, well, it's gonna be hyper emphasis on either like fake scam things to be like the ancestral tenants and go out and ground yourself in the garden for 10 minutes a day, okay, and like inhale, do deep breathing and stuff like this, okay, which is like not doing nothing really. So that's the point. The reason it's so hard for a lot of men to get in shape and meet the fitness goal and have an ideal male physique like Max SAHA has, ripped with a six-pack, okay, it's because he got low testosterone. And I've kept this physique training up to 10 minutes a month, see, because if you don't have low T, it's just a man in his 30s just walk around napping a lazy band, lifting a coffee cup, doing one sit-up, get out of bed in the morning, okay, like picking something up and going carrying things home from the supermarket, 2 bags. That should be enough. You have enough testosterone, so that low amount of input is going to keep you in shape and look like I do. So the reason that I started training more is not to get more muscle. It's just, okay, it's like I like exercising, the psychological benefits, like keeping my bones strong and things like this. Now is the point. The reason it's so hard for a lot of guys to get in shape is got low T. And that's like the elephant in the room, but the most health and fitness influencers get on roids, TRT, get an impressive like bodybuilder physique, which is not the body I would want, like Mike Israel. And then it's like appears like, wow, it's great shape, it's got to be an expert in health fitness. Okay, so when in reality it's like big part is the roids. So they work out like maniacs, inject roids into themselves, you're gonna be look like the Hulk, okay? See? So people will get more out of what they're doing if they didn't have low T. So it's like it all boils down to low T, okay? Like the average man has a lot lower testosterone than he should have. A lot of guys in the 20s have the testosterone levels that would be normal for a guy in his 40s or so. And no wonder it's like you have to do, if you want to have a six-pack, you have to do 100 crunches a day for 6 months or something like this. It was like I never had a six-pack since being 20, and for years I wasn't doing any ab exercise. Just walk around, maintaining a erect posture, just living daily life. I stay ripped with a six-pack, okay? So, and why does the average man has low T? Is because the lifestyle, they what I call the anti-testosterone lifestyle. They use all this hygiene, home cleaning chemicals are poisonous. They eat a high sugar diet. They don't take the supplements. Supplements is key. They're not getting enough vitamins. Okay, so my wife, she does low impact cardio training. I do high impact cardio training, like literally powerful impacts, kicking and punching as it is. Maybe within like upcoming in my training, I'll do lighter training. I'm not gonna keep it to only like this, point A to point B, bicep curl stuff. I'm gonna do more like range of motion stuff, full range of motion. I got lighter weight, and I might be doing something like this. Okay, I'm getting creative with it. Okay, excellent. Here. Now that's not advisable that you can get injured to do that. So, do a little bit lighter here. .5 kilos. This is 1.25, the ball is 1 kilo, so this would be what, 1.25, 4 kilos. doing this emotional.
Yeah, Jackson is trained. Yes, I'm training. Now, you, if this is not somebody impersonating Jackson, if that's a real Jackson, first of all, click the like button. Secondly, don't start trolling the chat, or you're gonna get blocked again. And next time I see you on a panel 2 weeks later, so you're gonna be whining about her. Why did you block my chat for what? I wasn't doing it. You like come in and troll me, okay? So if you want to stay subscribed, if you want to stay able to comment in machines, don't come in like trolling me, okay? I got to start cooking my OMAD fast baking meal pretty soon. Still not done training though. Sometimes I do some exercises, my shoulders are clicking. I have rotator cuff injuries from a dangerous sport called carp wrestling, Swedish carp wrestling, okay? Which I did at least twice as a young man, being belligerent, drunk, and they're coming to get me in a wrestle for being drunk and belligerent, and it's like from carp wrestling basically. So for many years in my early 20s, I had pain in my shoulders. So it'd be like I'm training, if I hit a certain spot, it'd be like real painful. And like, if it would be cold, I'd be having pain even when I'm not exercising. And like it's like I still have the clicking, but I have full functionality. I mean, I can throw, obviously, it's like I'm not debilitated. I can throw punches and I can grab things in the push-ups and okay, pull-ups and everything. So the one thing that remains is I get like clicks in my shoulders if I do certain things. So beware of carp wrestling. Now maybe I was lucky. If it was American cops, they might have shot me, tased me, like emptied 6 cans of peppers from my face just from not going along with them to 100%. So basically how I got the injuries, I was stuck behind my back, sitting on a bench, there's 2 cops in the room. And I had the body there to like Chigurh in no kind of film movie, like that, where I'm like trying to bring my cuffs behind and like get them out in front of me. So I never got that far. It's like I'm sitting down, cuffed by my back, and I stand up like this. And then one of the cops see it and they slam me on the ground. So not only I most likely have like a concussion, like hit my head, but after being on the ground for a while, they had somebody say, okay, the car is outside, like the pad, or whatever you want to call it, to transport me to the rest cell. And then they grab my arms and like lift me up from my arms, which means like this while being cuffed behind my back, like lifting you up by pulling arms like this, you can get rotator cuff injuries. I don't recommend wrestling the cops. Now we're gonna do this here. Go back, and I'm rotating, going up. So you can do a lot of things by exercising for like recovery, rehabilitation. If you have injuries, there's certain things. It's like if you have a bad knee or bad shoulder, if you exercise, there's certain things you can do like rehab exercises, just exercising. I'm not recommending that if you're gonna do. I'm saying there's many people on social media that talk about how they were like scheduled for surgery and they were able to fix it themselves by doing some kind of exercise. Go fuck yourself. Okay, your form is a little off. Go fuck yourself. Make the crunch tighter and use lighter weight. Use dumbbells. Go fuck yourself. Okay, so you get it blocked. Okay. I'm not gonna listen to a beta bitch who's scrawny with a low T physique, who's in worse shape than I am and has less competence. Come in here and act like you're okay. Like it's like, here, do this. Fuck you. Okay, I don't like commanding language. First of all, do this and not that. But who the fuck are you to think you can talk to me like that? You're a little beta bitch, okay? You're not an alpha. You're a fucking scrawny little sissy beta bitch, okay? You have no muscle, you're scrawny, you got a low T physique,
Okay, you're not like having store athlete because it's like you're not weak with a six-pack. Okay, so who the fuck do you think you are? First of all, anybody come in here. I don't care if it's Arnold Schwarzenegger come in here and go like you're for myself. You don't talk like that. This is my house, understand? First of all. Secondly, especially I come from somebody like you. So yeah, it's like you can't keep yourself the scope in the frog. You have to be a toxic piece of shit. Okay, used to make the do this and you start go fuck yourself. Okay, you need to watch my videos and exercise because you're a scrawny little beta bitch with low testosterone, look like a fucking soy boy. You need to do exercises, bitch, with your low T physique. And there you go, block, bitch. And then you can whine and cry about if I see the Mike, is he blocking my channel after I bought it? Yeah, for being a toxic piece of shit. After I communicate boundaries. It's like I'm now gonna go out of my way and try to break his boundaries here. And it's like, oh, I'm a victim here. Oh, Mike, you're mean, okay. Some kind of narcissistic put down. It's like, oh, Mike is in incredible shape. He's got a superior male physique. He's got superior lungs or something. It's like, that is a good thing. So I had to be like, come in here and act as if it's like, oh, Mike, so I gotta put down. You're doing something wrong. You're fooling us off. You need to do something different. I said, I need your advice, okay? Go fuck yourself, little pussy bitch boy with low testosterone. I've seen you. You're a strong little bitch, okay? Who the fuck are you to talk to anybody about anything? Little low status, little beta soy boy bitch. Go exercise yourself. Like post videos of yourself lifting weights. Now I'm used to this. If you're a superior man is better than most men, better looking, like handsome, you have an ideal male physique, you're superhuman athletic, like all pro boxers, you got strength, speed, stamina, you're smarter than most people, more talented. You're gonna provoke insecure people's insecurities and they'll be like, hating on you. But it's projecting. It's like they feel like shit when they seeing you being and looking better than them. Doing better than that. What I like about this dumbbell is non-texture and slippery, which means it helps exercise your grip strength. You really have to squeeze onto it. You little screaming bitch hater. Oh, Mike makes me feel insecure because he's looking great, doing great. He makes me feel I'm a weak man. And I need to be in here trolling you. Go fuck yourself, pussy. Do I come off as if I'm here going live looking for advice and help? Does it look like I need help to know how to be in shape, okay? No, bitch. So it's like, do I come off as like, hey guys, it's this like him learning how to exercise, come help me or something like this. No. Close an hour. I'm gonna end this live and start a new one, bitch. I'm gonna be cooking my OMAD fast breaking meal.